Welcome to Prime Testimony Channel. Today we are going to discuss a very, very interesting topic, and it's about relationships. My name is Ato Brent Ishan, and I've assembled beautiful ladies and handsome gentlemen here to help me do the discussion. The scripture says that they are old, they'll be able to speak for themselves. So I'll humbly ask that you mention your full names.
Thank you. I'm Irene Nyame.
Okay.
Raphael Sarimens.
Okay.
Alexander Adam.
Okay.
Phyllis Crunchy.
Thank you. Welcome Irene, Ralph, Alex, and Phyllis. Like I said earlier, we are going to talk about relationships, and this time specifically we are going to look at things that we do as individuals that destroys our relationships. We are looking at relationships being a married couple or being people who are dating, courting, whatever. There are so many things that we do. There are so many things that we allow that come into our relationships as influences. It can be from friends, it can be from family members, it can be from, even our own attitude. Because, even working too much can also break your relationships. So without in any specific word, I'm asking that to you, or in your opinion, what are some of the things that destroys loving relationships? Anybody can begin with us?
I think I will start the whole.
Okay.
The first thing that leads to a relationship breakup or that kills relationship is trust.
Okay.
You can't live with somebody without trusting the person.
Yeah.
So in order to sustain your relationship, you have to trust the person or your partner.
Yeah.
So that everything will move on smoothly, or so that maybe the plans that you have, maybe you are into relationship to get married or something like that, so that you'll be able to marry the person to achieve your aim.
Okay. All right. Okay, so issue of trust is something.
Yes, please.
Would anybody want to add to this issue of trust? Or you want to speak about any other issue? Just feel free and go ahead.
I want to add up to another issue is disrespecting your partner in front of your friends.
Okay.
Some men or some women disrespect their partners, even if friends are in the house. They don't even mind whether there's a visitor or anywhere. They disrespect their partner.
Okay.
So I think that one too breaks relationships.
Okay. All right. Are you talking about the kind of disrespect where, let's say, if Ralph is playing draft with his friends outside, the wife, hey, that
can also be.
They can be part.
They can also be part.
Yeah, it can be part.
Brother.
Because he is playing with his friends.
Okay.
At least come closer to him. Oh, Ralph. Or you can call him aside and then tell him something
voice,
good. Not to say, Ralph, it's disrespectful.
Okay, all right. Brother, it looks as if you want to add to this? This disrespect? If it's something, a different point, you can come out with
It's a different point.
Okay,
that
all right.
I also want to.
I wanted to top up with what my sister said.
Okay, then top up
Even
when you finish, then you also
with
come
the
in.
disrespect.
Yeah.
Even how you call your partner. Even it also shows whether you respect the person or not.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people call their partners, oh sweetheart, oh baby, oh my love.
Okay.
Others call them by Kwame.
Okay.
Even calling them with their local name, Kwame Kweku or something like that. It should be romantic.
Very romantic.
Yes. Yeah. It should be nice. Kwame, like the tone.
The tone.
Yes.
All right. Me, I like putting people on the spot. Let's assume you are not married. Okay, all of them are married. Let's assume that Ralph is your husband, and you want to call him. How romantic should the voice be? Can you demonstrate that for us to see?
Okay.
No, you look at his face and call him. Let's see. Don't worry. At Prime Testimony, you will. You will see your host always creating laughter. That's the beauty of life, My name is Ato Brent Ishan. You are listening to Prime Testimony Channel. Are you ready for the demonstration?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I know him to be called Nana.
Yes. So
I prefer to call him.
You see the way he has relaxed. Banana.
You are waiting for me to call.
Anyway, thank you so much. All right, for sharing with us. Yes, Alex.
I want to touch on piling negative issues or negative emotions.
Okay.
Usually when you are in a relationship, no one is perfect. So definitely partner may wrong you or do something that you may dislike. But some people decide to pile all these negative emotions, and at a point in time when they cannot carry it any longer, then they burst out, and it turns out to be very bad, which doesn't help relationships. So I think that if anything comes up, it's better we talk about it, resolve it, and move forward than piling those negative issues. Last time you did this, last time, the other time, 2016, you did that to me. All these things, I don't think it helps in the relationship.
But this kind of thing, don't you think you can even observe it during the courtship period? Because people, I know that usually the way we go about things, sometimes people may pretend a lot or may try to hide certain emotions. But is it not likely that if you caught with a person for about 2 years before you get married?
It all depends, because if you are close to the person, like living in the same community with the person, you'll be able to detect that thing earlier. But when it comes to a distance relationship, you'll not be able to detect that behavior.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I also want to look at it this way. There are times too, you see all these signals, but still, because, oh, I love you, I love her. These are some of the things that possibly you may overlook it, and it will take you to the next level, which is marriage. And that is where things may become unbearable for you.
Thank you. Ralph?
Thank you very much. I would like to say, not being truthful to each other. You know, it's very similar to the mistrust that my sister spoke about earlier, but sometimes the relationship starts on a false premise. Say I see Irene, I want to get married to her. I make promises to Irene that I know I cannot keep. I go and borrow a friend's car to take her out. I create some false lifestyle for her. So coming into the relationship, Irene expects that, oh, this guy, if I marry him, he has a car. If when I'm going to the market, he can drop me off. Oh, it could even be that indeed I have a car. I shall say, and once we are dating, before can I open the door for her? But because I need something from her, that's why I'm doing that. Once I get what I need or what I want, I quit. Then you see, because in the beginning you didn't set realistic standards, the person begins to moan, begins to worry that hey, I didn't baby one.
All right. So, which means that if I have understood, it means that you should not pretend. You must be yourself.
Yes,
because you know that some of them too in their relationship they will go, and then when they go and see, they will be mother-in-law and a brother, they'll be spreading them with money. Sometimes even it may be borrowed money, a loan maybe he took for a building project, and then he's spreading it. So men out there, I hope you are listening to this. Sometimes we do things beyond what we'll be able to, offer. The way we begin, that will be the expectation our in-laws will have with them. Okay, let us look at relationship with exes. This one, I want everybody to make a comment on that. I know. Yes, some of us may be Virgin Marys and Virgin Jordan, whatever it is.
Nobody's a virgin here.
Oh no, you can't. You don't know everybody's background,
Oh, she's married.
Irene is a virgin.
Irene is married.
Okay.
Her husband is yet to take the fruit.
I have a daughter.
Her husband is yet to
so
take
you've
the
all
fruit.
tasted the Adam fruit. So we understand. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, in case you are now watching this video, we are talking about things that we do that destroyed our relationships, whether you are married or not. And at Prime Testimony, watching our video, you realize that we have an informal way of doing about things. So I will encourage you that if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Prime Testimony channel. I'm your only host, Ato Brent. All right, so friends, Phyllis, Alex, Ralph, and Irene, let's look at exes and the kind of influences they have in our relationship. Should we entertain our exes in our relationships, or we should not? What do you think? I'm sure those of you who are married, they are thinking about their spouses out there. If you don't know and you don't speak, I'm sure when you come home, you will see what I will do to you. Hey, husbands and wives, we just want to share this so that at the end of the day, others also learn from it. Yes, who's beginning with us?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on the relationship with your ex.
Okay.
For me, I'm cool with my exes. There's no problem talking to my ex.
And your husband is okay with that?
He should be. I'm okay with my exes. It depends. As I was saying, it depends. Because maybe my ex is my childhood friend. And because he is my ex, I should say I'm married, so I shouldn't talk with my ex. No, it won't be possible. I will talk with my ex. Yeah.
Mere talk. Nothing beyond that.
Oh, nothing beyond that.
Okay. All right.
You will talk, chat, then we go out.
Okay, but with respect to their influence that can possibly destroy our relationship, to what extent should we go with our exes?
I would say we shouldn't be that close with our exes. Don't be close. Maybe you can't go to his house or her house to eat. You can't go outing with him. Just talk.
Yes, my brother.
Okay, I think it is very important that every relationship that we find ourselves in, whether we are in or out, we set boundaries. So if you have an ex, definitely you may communicate on different levels, but I think there should be boundaries. Let's say somewhere even 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m., you are chatting with your ex when you and your partner are in bed. You are chatting every time your ex is calling here and there. I need this, I need that. Sometimes we have some experiences with our exes, but if we keep on discussing our marriage issues with our exes, with the experiences coming in here and there, and the loopholes you have in your marriages, it's possible that some of these exes can take advantage of the loopholes and do things that will not augur well with your current relationship or your marriage. So I think that there should be some boundaries with our communication with our exes. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Would you want to add something?
Yes, please. I hold a slightly different view to the one shared my colleagues. I would say that it's first of all, it depends on the kind of person you are currently in a relationship with. I may be in a relationship with Irene. She wouldn't be bothered if I communicate with Phyllis, who is my ex. The tables could turn. I could be in a relationship with Phyllis, and she wouldn't like it if I communicate with Irene. So we need to look at the people we are currently in a relationship with. And to buttress the point that Alex made, you see, sometimes the things that are behind us, sometimes they look more beautiful than the ones that are currently with us. So, Irene is my ex, me pain. If today me pay fufu, me area and fufu, Irene and Cassie say fufu, me can't eat. Then Irene, the fufu would have yes, by now the fufu would have been set. Okay, so you see that you begin to develop some kind of feelings towards her. And sometimes it's very risky, especially on the part of the ladies. If you're not careful, if your current partner offends you in one way or the other, you run to your ex to cry on to the person. And you know, men are hunters. Naturally, men are hunters. We hunt. So if you're not careful, one of these days, the man could hunt you, you will fall prey, and before you realize, something you wouldn't have done under normal circumstances would have taken place.
But men being hunters, aren't women also hunters?
Men are more hunters
than the ladies.
Yes, we hunt.
Okay, all right. Divulge whatever is in there, because the way you are smiling, it looks as if you have a lot of filler to share.
What I want to say is that you shouldn't keep your ex as your best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, because your partner or the person you are currently with may not be happy with it.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to the ladies, we wouldn't like to see our friends or our partners being close to their exes. Yeah. So shouldn't keep your...
Because ladies know what ladies can do.
Yeah, it's true.
Ladies, they know they are devious. They know they are very, very dangerous.
You also agree. You also agree.
It could be that. It could be that maybe your ex may be still interested in you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you get closer or when you draw closer to your ex, he may do something that will draw your attention back to him.
All right. There is something specific I want to learn from you, ladies. Can you share with us quickly either one or two things that ladies do that they are able to capture their exes? What are some of the traits? We need to know them so that men will be to learn. What are some of the?
One is our sweet talk.
Sweet talk.
Yes.
All right.
Sometimes the way we talk, the tonations that we use, the names that we use to call them. Sometimes and showing men, they want to be shown with care and respect. If you show them with care and respect, I think they draw closer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You also share the same view.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And let me come this. And I will add to my sister's thing. When you prepare a good meal for you.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah, let's please go ahead.
Yes, when you prepare a good meal for your ex or a man,
Yes.
that is it.
I see.
That is it. He will be with you.
Confession.
No, I want to take us back small.
But the way you are smiling, your lips look like somebody who has taken a soup. Who likes it?
That could be true.
You are listening to Prime Testimony Channel. We are, sharing ideas on the things that we do as individuals that destroys our relationships. Being a married couple, people dating, people courting, what kind of? But we are looking at man-woman relationships specifically. Yes.
I wanted to add to what we were saying before you came in with another point. It has to do with the maturity of the ex. Sometimes when the ex is not very matured, later things can take you back and it will create problems for you in your relationship. So it's very important that you consider the maturity level of your ex before you have to even continue the relationship, the normal relationship you have with him or not. Or else that can create serious challenges or problems for you. They are not matured in their thinking and their emotions, how to even control their emotions. I think this will be a recipe for disaster.
All right. Ralph.
I just want to have something to say about what Alex said. In considering the maturity level of your ex, you need to know that if things don't go well, you are the one who will lose. So whether the person, you see, especially men are very fallible, irrespective of how matured we are very fallible. I mean, not many men can withstand the nakedness of a woman. So you need to put mitigating measures in place to ensure that sometimes
abolitions or something.
Yes, you don't need to be at loggerheads with a person. You don't need to be enemies with a person. But you need to be very, very restrictive. As much as possible, make sure that the two of you are not left alone privately. Make sure that, like Alex was saying earlier, there's no private communication, and I'll do then in the middle of the night. Imagine let's assume Irene is my ex, and her husband sees a message from me that, oh, today you look very beautiful in your dress. No matter how matured the husband is, I said earlier that men are hunters, so actually this guy, he won't hunt my woman. Because he knows that on any chance now he is a hunter himself. So once you begin to move to the lady, also you begin to think that even if you mean well.
From the ongoing discussion, you can see that the issue of excess influence in our relationships is dangerous. I'm sure you want to hear more. Meet us again in the part 2. My name is Ato Brentishan. Thank you very much, Irene, Ralph, and Alex. Not forgetting our sister, Phyllis. This is Prime Testimony Channel. See ya.